Section 31 is placed in Star Trek's timeline explained. What it means for TNG and Picard. Star Trek has always balanced its hopeful vision of the future with shadows lurking at the edges of the Federation's ideals. No organization embodies this tension better than Section 31, the clandestine intelligence service that operates without oversight, answering to no one, and justifying its actions in the name of protecting the Federation. With Star Trek, Section 31 starring Michelle Yeoh on the horizon, it's the perfect time to examine where this secretive group fits into the broader Star Trek timeline, and what its existence means for the eras of the Next Generation and Picard. Section 31's origins in Starfleet's charter. Section 31 takes its name from Article 14, Section 31 of the original Starfleet Charter. This clause grants extraordinary measures in times of extreme threat to Federation security. Where most Starfleet officers see this as an emergency provision, Section 31 interprets it as permanent authorization to act outside normal laws and regulations. That makes Section 31 older than most assume. It's not just a 24th century invention, but a built-in safeguard from the Federation's very beginnings. The group's roots can be traced back to the 22nd century, during the era of Star Trek Enterprise. Captain Jonathan Archer and his crew encountered Section 31 operatives who recruited Dr. Phlox and manipulated events behind the scenes. By the 23rd century, in Star Trek Discovery and Star Trek Into Darkness, Section 31 had grown into a highly militarized, technologically advanced organization, wielding Black Ops starships and even dabbling in AI projects like Control, which nearly led to galactic annihilation. This history sets the stage for how Section 31 weaves into later Star Trek shows, even when it isn't visible on the surface. Section 31 in the Next Generation era. During the Next Generation timeline in the late 24th century, Section 31 was not openly acknowledged. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Commander Riker, and the Enterprise crew rarely brushed against its influence directly. Yet, their era was hardly free of the shadow Section 31 cast. The Dominion War arc in Deep Space Nine finally revealed Section 31 to audiences, though chronologically it occurred alongside the final seasons of TNG and its films. Section 31 engineered a genocidal virus against the Founders, demonstrating their ruthlessness and willingness to act where Starfleet would not. The secrecy of their existence raises a fascinating question. If Section 31 was active during Picard's tenure on the Enterprise D, how many of the mysteries or unexplained crises in TNG episodes might have had unseen Section 31 fingerprints? It's possible Section 31 stayed deliberately distant from the Enterprise because of Picard himself. His moral clarity and commitment to Federation ideals made him one of the least pliable captains in Starfleet. Trying to recruit him or operate near him risked exposure. Instead, Section may 31st have quietly steered events in the background, content to let Picard serve as the shining face of Starfleet while they handled the dirty work. Section 31's relationship to Picard. By the time of Star Trek Picard, the Federation is older, wearier, and scarred by crises such as the Romulan supernova and the synth ban. In this fractured world, Section 31's existence resonates differently. While the series has not yet explicitly featured the organization, its shadow looms large in the themes explored. For example, Picard's Season 1's revelation that elements within Starfleet conspired with the Zhat Vash against synthetic life feels very much like the kind of deep infiltration and manipulation Section 31 specializes in. The Federation's fear-driven decisions, such as abandoning the Romulan evacuation, echo Section 31's pragmatic and coldly utilitarian philosophy. Even without naming the group, Picard reflects a Starfleet more in tune with Section 31's worldview than Picard's optimistic one. Season 3 of Picard also indirectly ties back to Section 31 through the Daystrom Station plotline. The idea of Starfleet hoarding dangerous technologies, classified experiments, and secret genetic manipulations strongly resembles Section 31's modus operandi. Whether Section 31 was directly responsible or whether their legacy inspired Starfleet Black projects, the influence is unmistakable. Why Section 31 matters for the Federation story. The presence of Section 31 across Star Trek's timeline forces fans and characters alike to grapple with an uncomfortable truth. The Federation's utopia doesn't sustain itself on ideals alone. For every shining captain exploring strange new worlds, there's a shadow operative ensuring those worlds don't destroy the Federation first. This duality gives Star Trek its dramatic edge, reminding viewers that even the most optimistic societies wrestle with ethical compromises. For TNG, Section 31 represents the hidden counterpoint to Picard's philosophy. His determination to uphold morality in the face of impossible choices shines brighter when contrasted against the secret organization willing to cross every line. For Picard, The organization's presence underscores the Federation's moral decline. Morality. In